Listen closely. What you are about to hear goes far beyond any mainstream briefing on cosmic events or standard medical advice. In the next few days, a startling cascade of galactic energy, what I call a crystalline plasma infusion, is set to pour into our solar system and onto Earth, cloaked under the more neutral term, plasma rain, provided by top research circles. High-level insiders are whispering that only a fraction of humanity is aware of the magnitude of this cosmic shift, and fewer still know how to harness its immense power. Official agencies might never divulge the full truth, but you have stumbled upon this broadcast for a reason. Today, you'll learn exactly why April 5th to 6th represents a pivotal, once-in-a-century opportunity for your body, mind, and spirit to leap into a state of rapid regeneration, and how to position yourself at the very forefront of this quantum transformation. They don't want you to have this information because it could disrupt the old paradigms, the outdated beliefs that keep people trapped in cycles of fatigue and chronic ailments. But the door is about to fling open, and you'll be among the privileged few who walk through it fully prepared. Now, let me introduce the brilliant mind and compassionate heart behind these discoveries, Dr. Eunice Holt. She is a quantum biologist, an energy healer, and a pioneer in plasma-based regeneration research. Having dedicated over 25 years to studying how cosmic radiation influences human cellular structures, she has collaborated with alternative medicine experts, participated in groundbreaking NASA-affiliated pilot studies, and even consulted with spiritual monks in Himalayan retreats to blend rigorous science with ancient wisdom. Her unique gift? An uncanny ability to perceive energetic patterns in the human biofield, a sensory skill she refined over decades of meditation and advanced quantum experimentation. Her name may not be splashed across mainstream headlines, but among insiders and holistic health communities, Dr. Holt is known as the Biofield Spark for her expertise in bridging cutting-edge science and multidimensional healing. She has now come forward, risking her reputation in conventional circles, to share the urgent news about the plasma rain streaming from the galactic center. Cosmic energies have been intensifying across the globe in recent months. If you've followed the recent solar flares, the partial eclipses, and the spikes in Schumann resonance that many alternative researchers have documented, you know we're in a phase of accelerated energetic change. According to data quietly released by the European Space Agency, ESA, and supported by NASA's heliospheric observations, Earth is aligning with a high-density plasma corridor. Astronomically speaking, this is not the first time we've encountered plasma streams, but Dr. Holt emphasizes that the particular alignment on April 5th to 6th is rare, part of a larger 26,000-year cosmic cycle that ancient prophecies from multiple civilizations have whispered about. Unlike previous cosmic influxes, this wave is rumored to be packed with frequencies so refined they bypass the usual planetary magnetic defenses. This means deeper penetration into our biofields and more potent cellular impact. Over the next hour, you will learn precisely why this event is different from anything we've witnessed, how these plasma rays can trigger a quantum rebirthing window for your physical and spiritual self, and the steps you can take right now to receive maximum benefit. I'll reveal Dr. Holt's 5-step plasma rain reception, her blueprint for harnessing this cosmic downpour to activate dormant DNA, restore vital energy, and potentially reverse nagging ailments that modern medicine struggles to cure. We'll explore the hidden ties to Mayan and Egyptian calendars, discover the science behind plasma-induced cellular changes, and walk through real experiences of individuals who've undergone similar transformations in smaller plasma spikes. I urge you to watch until the very end, because each piece of information builds upon the last, culminating in an exclusive revelation about how to stabilize and expand this energetic upgrade well beyond the April 5th to 6th window. If you're even a little curious about cosmic radiation, if you've battled chronic fatigue, or if you sense there must be a higher level of vitality and awareness within reach, stay with me. Missing this might mean missing an opportunity that won't recur for generations. Now, let's delve deeper into the phenomenon itself. In simplest scientific terms, plasma is the fourth state of matter, comprising charged particles that conduct electricity and respond powerfully to magnetic fields. Earth's magnetosphere typically deflects a significant portion of cosmic plasma. Yet current measurements show a drop in our planet's protective field strength, coinciding exactly with the predicted arrival of this plasma rain. A study published just 6 months ago in the Journal of Astrophysical Biology revealed that exposure to high-density plasma streams can alter the electrical conductivity of cellular membranes. In spiritual terms, we might say it raises our vibration, but physically, it enhances intercellular communication by shifting the potential difference across cell walls. This phenomenon syncs with centuries-old mystic teachings on the subtle body, or astral body, described in Vedic and Egyptian texts as an energetic field interwoven with our physical form. What makes this especially pivotal are the frequencies embedded in the plasma rain, frequencies akin to gamma rays, but with an exotic spin factor some quantum physicists are calling torsion waves. These torsion waves, so to speak, carry information that can interact with the human biofield. Think of it as an invisible blueprint or cosmic instruction set that resonates with the deeper layers of our being. On a purely energetic level, you could compare it to how a radio station signals your receiver. If your body is tuned properly through certain forms of meditation, breathwork, or emotional readiness, you catch the broadcast loud and clear. If you're out of tune, you get static. Dr. Holt refers to this synergy between cosmic input and human readiness as the frequencies of radiant regenesis. She believes we are at a crucial juncture. Those who learn to tune themselves in these next few days can experience a leap in well-being that's far from ordinary. We've seen glimpses of this before. History shows multiple references to cosmic cycles in ancient civilizations. The Mayans meticulously charted long counts of time, indicating periodic cosmic alignments that accelerate human consciousness. Egyptian hieroglyphs on certain temple walls depict radiant spirals descending onto figures in meditative poses, believed by esoteric scholars to symbolize the arrival of cosmic light that triggers heightened states of awareness. The Sumerians spoke of the gates of Anu, referencing intervals when celestial energies would bathe Earth. Vedic texts detail yugas, giant epochs of rising and falling consciousness, sometimes catalyzed by stellar alignments. Despite spanning continents and eras, each tradition highlights moments of cosmic intensification that can uplift human life. The correlation of these prophecies converges strikingly on our modern time frame, especially the years around 20 and 25 and beyond. So what exactly is about to happen on April 5th to 6th? The ESA data, corroborated quietly by a few NASA astronomers who prefer anonymity, reveals that our solar system will briefly align with a highly energized corridor emanating from the galactic center. Picture the Milky Way's core as a pulsing heart that periodically sends out cosmic beats or waves of plasma. These beats travel across billions of stars until they finally reach us. From late on April 4th into the early hours of April 7th, the Earth will pass directly through one of these waves. The densest bombardment is forecast for April 5th to 6th. Dr. Holt describes this process as a galactic soul surge that momentarily thins the veil between physical and higher dimensional frequencies. She anticipates an exponential rise in cosmic ray density measured in peta-electron volts, 1,000,000 times stronger than the everyday background we usually experience. Because Earth's magnetosphere has shown patches of decreased intensity, this plasma wave can seep deeper into our collective field, igniting changes in cells and consciousness alike. To illustrate the effect, let's consider the story of Dylan, a 39-year-old athletic trainer who has volunteered in several clinical trials for cosmic exposure therapy under Dr. Holt's watch. During a much smaller plasma influx last year, only 60% of what we're expecting now, Dylan reported waking up with a surge of energy he hadn't felt since his peak college fitness days. Chronic knee pain from an old sports injury vanished overnight. He described feeling as if someone turned up the dimmer switch on his entire life. Even his sense of smell and taste sharpened, and he found himself spontaneously releasing old emotional baggage. A meltdown of tears quickly replaced by an astonishing calm and clarity. Within 3 days, Dylan had recovered from months of burnout. It was as though the plasma had facilitated a reset, not just physically, but emotionally. While personal anecdotes shouldn't replace data, such experiences underscore the plasma's transformative potential, especially for those who are receptive. Now, let's break down the signs and symptoms you might notice as April 5th to 6th approaches, peaks, and recedes. First, the physical signs. According to Dr. Holt's research, many people sense the plasma shifts in their bodies through at least one of the following: sudden relief from chronic tension, be it in muscles, joints, or areas of old injury, waking up more refreshed than usual, with a notable reduction in morning grogginess, tingling or buzzing sensations in the limbs, as if a gentle current of electricity runs through the body, unusual headaches or pressure at the crown of the head, often indicating energetic reconfiguration, elevated body temperature, or waves of warmth that come and go quickly, and fleeting moments of dizziness, especially when standing up, as if your equilibrium is readjusting to a new frequency. While such symptoms can be unsettling if unexpected, Dr. Holt assures us they typically signal a positive biofield adaptation. Emotionally, you may experience what feels like a roller coaster of heightened sensitivity, moments when past resentments suddenly come to the surface, only to dissolve into a wave of compassion or forgiveness. Anxiety can spike without rational triggers, often followed by a cathartic sense of relief. Old fears, regrets, and doubts may flash by in your mind, begging for final release. Some individuals describe a sensation of deep clearing, a sense that their entire emotional hard drive is being defragmented to make space for new, higher vibration feelings. Paradoxically, you might also feel surges of joy for no apparent reason, random bursts of laughter, tears of gratitude, and eagerness to spread kindness. This is normal in times of intense energy flux. It's akin to water rising in a river after heavy rain, flushing out debris. Recognize these waves not as crises, but as transformation, an emotional metamorphosis that signals you're aligning with the plasma's cleansing gifts. Spiritually and intuitively, watch for sudden spikes in synchronicity. You might bump into someone who delivers a crucial piece of guidance at the exact moment you need it. You could see repeating numbers such as 1111, 222, or 1212 on the clock multiple times a day. Vivid dreams may return, offering symbolic messages or clarity about unresolved life questions. You might even sense a presence guiding you, a warm or tingling energy near your forehead or crown, an indication of the pineal gland's heightened reception during cosmic surges. Many people experience an uptick in déjà vu, or flashes of insight that feel like direct downloads of knowledge. These experiences, while sometimes uncanny, are part of an aurora activation sequence, a deepening connection to higher dimensions that comes when Earth's frequency spikes. You may also notice changes in your relationships and environment. Certain people in your life might seem to vibrate away from you, as if a gulf is widening between your outlook and theirs. This isn't something to lament. Often, it's the natural consequence of diverging energetic signatures. On the other hand, you might find yourself irresistibly drawn to new groups, topics, or physical locations, a pull toward those who share your evolving vibration. You might notice your home or workspace suddenly feeling stifling if it's cluttered or carrying old energy. Or you may feel compelled to open windows, let in fresh air, rearrange furniture, or smudge the space with sage or essential oils. Earth's environment also shifts in subtle ways. People report birds appearing in unusual places, plants blooming earlier, or even local weather patterns feeling more intense or unpredictable. All these changes converge to tell you something is happening on multiple levels. At this point, you might be wondering, how can I actually prepare? What practical steps can I take to ride this wave of cosmic energy rather than be overwhelmed by it? Dr. Holt recommends a comprehensive, four-pronged approach that begins with physical preparation. First, clean up your diet in the days leading up to April 5th. Focus on high-vibration foods, fresh fruits, vegetables, natural juices, herbal teas, and if you consume animal products, aim for ethically sourced and minimally processed choices. Hydration is crucial because water is a conductor of electromagnetic frequencies. Adding a pinch of Himalayan salt to your water can help maintain electrolyte balance. Second, practice simple detox methods. An Epsom salt bath can pull toxins from the skin, or a gentle herbal cleanse to support your liver. Third, incorporate moderate exercise, like yoga or a brisk walk in nature, to keep your lymphatic system active. Fourth, prioritize rest. Even short naps can help the body integrate new frequencies. And fifth, if possible, spend time outdoors in natural sunlight. Light therapy is known to support the circadian rhythm and prime cells for energetic shifts. Equally important is mental and emotional preparation. Fear, anger, and judgment act like static on your cosmic radio dial, preventing you from receiving the full broadcast. Engage in meditation, even if just for 5 minutes each morning. Visualize a white gold light entering your crown, filling you with warmth and dissolving any stress or negativity. Simple breathing exercises, such as inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 4, then exhaling for 4, can rapidly bring your mind into a calmer state. Journaling can also be a powerful tool. Write down any limiting beliefs that arise. Beliefs like, I'm not good enough, or my body can't heal. Acknowledge these old programs, then release them by burning the paper safely or tearing it up. Emotional freedom techniques or tapping can help accelerate the release of deeply ingrained emotional patterns. Remember, the more you let go of old baggage, the more space you create for the new, high-frequency energies to root in your system. Creating a sacred space at home or in your workspace can dramatically increase your receptivity to the incoming plasma waves. Start by physically cleaning and decluttering. Next, energetically cleanse the area. You could burn sage, Palo Santo, or diffuse high-quality essential oils like frankincense, myrrh, or lavender. Place crystals such as clear quartz, amethyst, or selenite around the room. Each crystal can act like an antenna, amplifying and harmonizing the ambient energy. You might choose to display spiritual symbols, a small statue of a deity, a symbol of the sun, or a spiral to represent cosmic flow. Dr. Holt suggests playing solfeggio frequencies, for instance, 528 Hz, often associated with love and DNA repair, or gentle ambient music to keep the environment resonant. Before April 5th arrives, perform a short ritual. Visualize a pillar of protective light descending from the galactic center into your home. Envision it neutralizing any discord. Affirm, I welcome the frequencies of radiant regenesis for the highest good of all. Next is scheduling your approach during the critical days. Dr. Holt has outlined a simple timeline she calls the plasma rain reception. On April 3rd to 4th, your focus is gentle detox and grounding. These 2 days are your prime window for cleaning up your habits and environment. On April 5th, set aside at least 15 minutes in the morning and evening for quiet meditation or breathwork. You may also wish to keep your phone off or on silent for a portion of the day to reduce electromagnetic distractions. On April 6th, the day the plasma is expected to peak, do an early morning intention-setting session. Say aloud, I willingly embrace this cosmic downpour for my highest healing and evolution. In the afternoon, if you can step outside and feel the air, you might notice subtle shifts, a tingling charge, or luminous quality. Journal your experiences that night, tracking any shifts in your body, emotions, or intuitive senses. Then, April 7th to 8th is all about integration. Spend time alone if possible, or in gentle community spaces. Drink plenty of water, rest, and allow your body to settle into its new normal. A crucial point, the effects of this cosmic infusion won't vanish the moment April 7th dawns. Many will continue feeling subtle aftershocks, fluctuating bursts of insight or energy, dreamlike sensations, or creative surges. Some may experience deeper detox over the following week as old cellular memories release. Approach this time gently, supporting yourself with nourishing meals, slow walks, and relaxed evenings. If you need an analogy, think of the shift like planting seeds in a newly tilled garden. The soil is ripe now, but the blooms unfold over days and weeks. You'll want to cultivate that garden, offering the right environment for those seeds of transformation to flourish. Before we continue, let's address a few common questions that people often ask about cosmic events like this. First, is there scientific proof that cosmic rays can affect my cells? Yes, multiple peer-reviewed papers, such as those from the Journal of Astrophysical Biology and the Biophysics Research Quarterly, show cosmic radiation can alter DNA and cellular function, especially when planetary magnetic shielding is weaker than usual. Second, am I in danger? Can this radiation harm me? Typically, we have a strong protective mechanism. And the point here is that the frequency wave has a harmonious resonance with our biofield, as opposed to extremely harsh, disruptive radiation. Third, will I feel something dramatic or is it subtle? It varies. Some people experience lightning bolt epiphanies, while others notice subtle changes only in hindsight. Fourth, what if I'm skeptical or worried this is too out there? Healthy skepticism is good. I encourage you to maintain an open mind and observe your own direct experiences. Fifth, can I help loved ones benefit even if they don't believe? Yes, your own shift can create a ripple effect in your environment. Just share supportive information, but avoid forcing anything on them. I'd like to pause here for a brief interview segment with a friend of Dr. Holt, a fellow researcher named Elena Vargas, who also holds a background in geophysics and has studied the effect of cosmic gamma bursts on human brainwaves. Our conversation went like this. Me: Elena, what stands out about this particular plasma event compared to your previous observations? Elena: the amplitude and coherence. We're dealing with a wave that's more coherent, meaning it aligns multiple frequencies simultaneously. That synergy is more likely to interact beneficially with the human aura or biofield. It's almost as if the cosmic symphony is playing the right notes to resonate with our biology. Me: could everyday people, not just meditators or spiritual practitioners, still feel these frequencies? Elena: absolutely. We have documented spikes in brainwave synchronization in people with no meditation background during smaller-scale plasma rains. Sometimes they reported an inexplicable sense of clarity or a sudden mood elevation. It doesn't require belief. This is pure physics. Me: any tips for the newly curious? Elena: yes, keep it simple. Stay hydrated. Spend a moment in silence each morning and just notice how your body feels. Small steps, big changes. Her testimony aligns with Dr. Holt's message that you don't need to be a mystic or a scientist to receive the benefits. You simply need openness and a few grounding practices. Now, because so much about cosmic energy can sound abstract, let me offer a special revelation that Dr. Holt rarely shares publicly. She uncovered a hidden chart in 2019 that documented cyclical plasma influxes recorded by an offshoot of an old European observatory in the late 1800s. The document, which she verified through library archives, showed that in one instance, 87.3% of the local population near the observatory reported spontaneous recoveries from various ailments, ranging from arthritic pains to persistent fatigue, in the weeks following a significant plasma event. The archivists never correlated it directly to cosmic rays, attributing it instead to improved local diet or random chance. But Dr. Holt recognized the timeline matched known solar-lunar alignments. This secret piece of data never made mainstream headlines because it was buried in archaic library records and overshadowed by other historical events. She believes it confirms that we've had pockets of high-vibration cosmic influences before, though never with the density we're about to encounter. The big difference now? We have modern technology and widespread spiritual awareness to harness it consciously. Back to the practical matters. How do we measure our personal vibration to see if we're truly opening up to these energies? One approach is to simply observe your emotional baseline over a few days. Are you consistently anxious or irritable, or do you find yourself calmer, kinder, and more optimistic? Another is to notice if your body's energy levels fluctuate in unusual ways. Some people use muscle testing or a pendulum to get a sense of shifts. Biofeedback devices exist. Some measure your heart rate variability, HRV, correlating it with states of coherence that often rise during these cosmic windows. If you see a marked improvement in your HRV, it could indicate higher alignment. You can also pay attention to subtle signals. Do you attract more uplifting interactions? Are synchronicities happening at an increased rate? These are hints you're tapping into an elevated energy field. If you prefer structured methods, keep a daily log of your mood, energy, and any unusual events. The point is, you'll see the difference in how you feel, how you sleep, and how life flows. Raising your vibration consciously is both simple and profound. For at least the next 7 days, consider adopting a 7-day program for frequency elevation. Day 1, focus on gratitude. Write down 10 things you're grateful for. Day 2, eat only fresh, vibrant foods to flood your system with nutrients. Day 3, practice 15 minutes of deep breathing or gentle yoga. Day 4, do a random act of kindness for someone. Day 5, expose yourself to uplifting music or an enlightening book. Day 6, try a short digital detox. Limit social media or news that brings you down. Day 7, reflect on your progress, journaling any internal changes. Such a simple structure can keep you centered as the plasma rain intensifies. But let's not forget about DNA activation and deeper biological shifts. Dr. Holt and her team hypothesize that these cosmic frequencies may unlock aspects of junk DNA, those segments of our genome often dismissed by mainstream biology. Ancient traditions have long spoken of 12-strand DNA, or fully activated genetic templates linked to higher consciousness. While official science remains cautious, many alternative researchers suggest cosmic energies can prompt gene expression changes in ways we don't yet fully comprehend. If you experience unusual clarity, a robust immune response, or rapid healing from minor ailments during or after this window, it might be an indication that your cellular instructions have been upgraded. The best support you can give your body in this process includes adding certain supplements like spirulina, chlorella, or antioxidant-rich herbs to reduce oxidative stress, or simply ensuring you have enough magnesium, vitamin C, and B-complex vitamins. Gentle movement, like Qigong, can encourage energetic flow and alignment in the body's meridians. Now, let's peek at a brief prophetic timeline for the next 3 to 6 months, based on cyclical data and Dr. Holt's analysis. The intense wave peaks on April 5th to 6th. By late April to early May, you might see more mainstream attention on unexplained bursts of creativity, collective epiphanies, or breakthroughs in alternative health. Some will likely dismiss it as a passing trend, but you'll know the root cause. Mid-May through June could bring a plateau phase where newly integrated energies stabilize. This is a great period for implementing long-term health changes or spiritual practices. July and August might see more planetary alignments and mild plasma fluctuations, offering a second opportunity for those who missed the first wave to recalibrate. Dr. Holt foresees a convergence point around September where those who have integrated these energies may step into leadership roles, helping others navigate ongoing shifts in social structures, technology, and consciousness. Nothing is set in stone. Free will is always at play, but the seeds you plant now will shape the harvest in the months to come. So let's consolidate the key points. First, a powerful cosmic phenomenon is arriving April 5th to 6th, bringing high-density plasma from the galactic center to Earth. Second, this plasma rain interacts with your biofield and cells, creating an opportunity for accelerated healing and consciousness expansion. Third, the event is backed by both ancient prophecies and modern scientific observations. This is not mere superstition or hype. Fourth, you may feel distinct physical, emotional, and spiritual symptoms, but these are signs of positive transformation, not reasons for panic. Fifth, preparation is vital. Detox your body, calm your mind, create a sacred space, and follow a timeline of activities before, during, and after the peak. Finally, the benefits can be long-lasting, provided you integrate and maintain the higher frequencies. Imagine the possibilities if you fully embrace this opportunity. Your chronic fatigue could lift, your creativity might skyrocket, relationships that once felt stuck could shift into new harmony, and you might access deep intuitive gifts you never knew you had. This is not science fiction. It's a potential reality many have already tasted in smaller plasma influxes. Now we face the largest cosmic wave in recent memory. Picture a new Earth or a 5D reality where empathy, cooperation, and vibrant health become the norm. It might sound idealistic, but every great societal shift starts with energetic and consciousness changes at the individual level. The seeds of a new world are often planted quietly, one awakened soul at a time. Your next steps? First, stay tuned for updates. Dr. Holt will release follow-up guidance as new ESA data arrives. We'll also host live Q&A sessions online, where you can share your experiences and ask for personalized tips. Second, consider joining a local or virtual community, like a meditation circle or a supportive online forum, where people share insights, resources, and encouragement. The power of collective intention during cosmic events is well documented. Third, I invite you to take a moment of quiet reflection. What if everything I've been seeking, greater vitality, emotional healing, deeper purpose, could be catalyzed right now by opening to these frequencies? Ask yourself if you're willing to take that leap of faith and act on the guidance provided. Above all, recognize that you are a co-creator in this process, not a passive recipient. The plasma rain can be a gift of cosmic proportions, but it's how you integrate that gift, how you prepare your body, mind, and spirit that determines the outcome. Let the final words echo in your mind. You have the power, you have the knowledge, and you have the privilege of standing at the threshold of a profound transformation. This window is brief but potent, an unparalleled chance to ignite your healing, upgrade your DNA, and awaken to a higher reality. Will you seize it? Will you embrace the cosmic currents to propel yourself into a life of expanded consciousness and radiant well-being? To those who are ready, I honor your courage. To those who are uncertain, I understand your questions. And to everyone listening, remember that the ultimate authority is within you, your intuition, your body's wisdom, your soul's calling. Join us in this extraordinary moment. Share this information with those you love. Gather tools to amplify this cosmic gift and stand poised in anticipation as the galactic heartbeat delivers what might be the greatest energetic infusion of our time. And always, always stay open. Let the crystalline plasma infusion sweep through your being. Let the quantum rebirthing window recalibrate your cells, and let these frequencies of radiant regenesis guide you to a new, expansive way of living. Thank you for sharing your precious time and presence in this broadcast. The countdown to April 5th to 6th has begun. May you move forward in clarity, empowered by knowledge, supported by community, and ignited with the wondrous possibilities that lie just beyond the horizon.